essentially going to come to a large stone circle. And in that stone circle is an altar space and a fire, a sacred fire. And I'm going to lead you all through it, but I'm going to stop at each spot, the altar and the fire, and I'm going to give you time to have your experience there. And I'll, like I said, I'm going to lead you through, but just so you know that there'll be time where I'm just not talking for you to get what you need to get. So I invite you to close your eyes and take a couple of breaths. And this time you can set the intention that we are going to a communal ceremonial space. And so when you are there, you might have impressions of us all there. Or you might have impressions of people we don't know there. Because this is a place that Sandra Ingerman taught me quite a couple of years ago. And so I'm sure that all the people that she's worked with also tend to this space as well. And so, again, it's a place that you can return to anytime and receive that sense of sacred community tending. So setting your intention, you're going to head off to this stone circle and taking a breath to really clear out any previous experiences there or preconceived notions of what it's going to be like. And another nice deep breath, really just to let your body settle and relax as best as you can. Again, I invite you to envision yourself in a beautiful meadow. A meadow with the green grass and the beautiful little yellow flowers. Seeing those butterflies. Seeing if you can hear the buzzing of bees collecting their honey. Maybe you can hear some birds or the wind through the grass and the trees. Allow the sun to warm you just right. Make your way to that beautiful little magic portal. The one that takes you through the cool earth and holds you so well. You might even run your fingers along the side as you go through, feeling its dampness. And following through to the light that calls you out the other side. Stepping into the light, giving yourself a moment to let your eyes adjust. You're going to see in front of you a very old forest where the trees are so large and so moss covered that they must have been there for hundreds and hundreds of years. They're tall, they're very full. And you get to walk into this forest and it feels very inviting. It feels almost like returning to a forgotten, beloved place. And maybe as you're going, you're touching the trees as you walk by, giving them little hellos. And as you go through the forest, you can see there's another clearing ahead where the light is shining through a little brighter. And so when you get to this clearing, imagine that you see a stone circle. It's quite large, and it's been there a very, very long time. And when you get to the edge of the circle, I invite you to take your shoes off and leave them at the edge. And let yourself step into the circle. And there in front of you is the most gorgeous laid table, an altar space with great bowls of offerings. There's incense burning, there's sage burning, there's candles for lighting. The fabrics are all rich and beautiful. You can see that there are papers and pens to write prayers on, or blessings, or wishes. There are chalices and vases full of holy waters and wines and different libations like cream. And you can spend some time here tending to this space, adding some beauty to it. You can light candles. You can burn incense. You can make offerings to the sun. You can make offerings to your helpers. And when you are ready, over the other side of the circle is a great sacred fire that has been carefully lit, carefully prepared, intentionally set for you to release what you need to release into, to burn away that which is deleterious and detrimental in your life. It will offer its great transformation to you if you want to offer it things that you simply just want to change, shift a little bit. And you are also welcome to bring in all that you need from it as well. Bring in its light, bring in its warmth, bring in the community feel of a fire, gathering around the fire. Bring in its passion. And maybe it needs a little tending too. Maybe there's some wood that you can add to it, or some herbs that you can offer. So spend some time here with the fire. Taking a little time to finish anything that you're needing to tend to. And then make your way across the circle back towards the altar space with its beautiful fabrics. If there's any last tending that you need to do there, maybe even leave a representative of yourself there, maybe a stone from your pocket. If you want to be held a little longer, send any last wishes or prayers for now. And then slowly make your way over to the edge of the circle where you left your shoes. And take a last breath, deep breath, as you cross over that threshold. Put your shoes back on. Where you can be invited again into the ancient forest with those trees that are just so lovingly steadfast, anchored and rooted in their place, guarding and holding this sacred space. Just touch the trees on your way through, giving them little thank you pats, little thank you touches. Make your way through to the edge of the portal. where you can feel its coolness inviting you in, and you can feel the safe holding of the earth. Smell that rich smell of soil passing through to the light that you see ahead, to that beautiful meadow, and let yourself come fully out into this meadow with all the little yellow flowers and the bright green, vibrant grass, the blue sky overhead, the sun on your face, where you can hear the bees are buzzing. Maybe there's some birds. And as you take a couple of deep breaths, just softly allow your awareness to feel out the edges of the room that you are in. See if you can sense the corners. Taking some breaths that really connect you back to your body, where you can feel the feeling that your body is making to the seat that you are in. Getting that very tangible feeling. Just breathing some wakeful breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Touch your face. Stretch a little bit. And really make sure that you are fully, completely present again. And if you feel a little bit spacey, or if you're not really quite back, you can just tap on your sternum a little bit. Just tap, 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 tap on your sternum, and call all of yourself home. And that's even in your awareness too. So if you have some lingering, just welcoming yourself all the way back, right in the here and the now. Welcome, welcome home. And if you have something that smells really delicious, like some sage or cedar oil or something like that, you can use your olfactory to get you back home. Take a drink of water, and if you want to make any notes, you could do that